So, sounds like we better be careful if we don't want to accidentally cancel a state.
Exactly. Next, he has a passive talent.
I just realized that everything I have is on mute. My bad, my bad.
Which means Lucid Rapid Spiraling the Summit, in case you were wondering. With this talent, when Ayato uses his elemental skill and when the water illusion explodes, he will gain a set amount of Namisen stacks. Ayato's elemental burst, Kamisato Art Suiyu, will unveil a garden of purity in which bloom water blades will rain down and attack opponents within its AoE.
Ooh, sounds pretty.
Yo, it's perfect for my Ganyu. That's perfect for my Ganyu.
This will increase the normal attack damage of characters within that AoE. After unlocking another passive talent, Kamisato Art Michiyuku Hagetsu, if Ayato is not on the field and his energy is low, he will regenerate a set amount of energy at regular intervals. In daily life, Ayato's more indulgent side tends to come out from time to time. With his passive talent, Kamisato Art Daily Cooking, when Ayato cooks a dish perfectly, he has a set chance to receive an additional suspicious dish of the same type.
Which I'm pretty sure he just turns and sends straight to Toma.
Oh.
Yup.
Oh, wait! Guys, I get it now. That's why Toma could eat all the strange stuff during the Hot Pot game before. He's had a lot of practice eating weird things.
Yo, true.
That makes so much sense now.
Toma actually is just a guinea pig for Ayato.
I think that the passive talent it's really simple, but it's pretty interesting.
All right, so let's talk about how travelers can get Kamisato Ayato in the new version.
Yep, it's time to dive into the coming
It actually is. Oh my god.
Earlier part of version
Venti
2.6
Ayato
via
and then
the
Ayaka
Azure
second.
Excursion
Oh
event
my
wish.
god.
At the same time, Venti will also be available via his own event wish called Ballad in Goblets.
Fuck me.
We're getting another Venti rerun.
Oh my god.
That's not all.
Who do you roll for?
2.6, Kamisato Ayaka will be returning for her first rerun.
Who actually do you roll for it?
Yeah.
I want Ayato and I want all three.
Wish, travelers
And that's such a beautiful sword.
And 5-star sword called
Oh my
Haran
god.
Ippaku Futsu. So be sure to keep an eye out for that as well.
Such a nice sword.
In version 2.6, Kamisato Ayato's very own story quest, Cypress's Custos chapter, will also be available for travelers to play through. As the Sakoku decree has been lifted and Inazuma is welcoming in a new era of progress, the Tenryou and Kanjo commissions are presented with a rare, joyous occasion. But beneath the surface of this happy time, trouble is stirring.
Hey, babe.
As head of the Yashiro Commission, Ayato will find himself in an unusual position. Everybody can look forward to exploring all of this amazing new story.
Wow.
Yeah, it's gonna be really
Both
cool.
TVs are on
especially,
silent.
The Traveler and Ayato meeting for the very first time.
Yeah,
No, I didn't.
it's gonna be so exciting.
Oh, did I?
If you're looking forward to playing this new story quest, then just remember to save up those story keys.
You know I will.
Fuck you, Beth.
Right, now that we've
Well, it's
seen the new
confirmed.
character
Venti
coming our way, let's
Ayato,
jump
first
into
banner.
the all-new area travelers will be able to explore in version
And
2.6. In our
Ayaka second
previous
banner.
special program, we gave everyone a sneak preview of the new area called the Chasm.
Ooh.
Let's watch a quick trailer to see what travelers can expect to encounter during their adventures in this new area.
Let's go.
I'm sorry, I thought I muted it. Guess I did it. I fed Kitty already. He's being so cute today. Yo, the chasm looks dope. Hopefully it's like hopefully there's more content than the whatever the last place they came out with. Yo. Be dope for one of those BO bosses. Some subterranean bullshit. That'd be hilarious.
I don't know about you guys, but I can't wait to glide down the chasm. It looks so fun.
That's the
Just
first
chill.
thing I thought
Yo,
of.
that's
yeah.
fast.
I love it.
Oh my
It's scary, but just think of all the air you'll get.
I just not think it was the size of the
It'll
UA.
be amazing to explore.
That'd actually be a lot of
for
content.
sure.
Yeah, I just
Maybe actually
don't
get some
wanna run
quests.
into that
Actually give us
monster,
something.
though. It's kind of scary.
So cool. As we saw in the trailer, the outside of the chasm is really beautiful, but there are also deep underground levels that exist far below the surface.
That's where all the scary
Yo. And it freezes. Let's go.
stuff happens.
Yeah. While exploring the deep underground levels, travelers will need to use a gadget called a Lumenstone Adjuvant to aid them in exploration. This gadget will illuminate the darkness,
bullshit?
allowing everyone to explore even the darkest of places.
Oh, okay.
If
So
they made this
it'll
only a
make it
banner
less
long.
scary then.
Oh, there's more of these things.
Travelers will be able to
New tree?
enhance the Lumenstone Adjuvant to increase its capabilities. Doing so will also allow travelers to explore more efficiently and will even grant us a variety of rewards, including a 4-star weapon billet and an all-new name card.
Wow.
Basically, just the
chasm,
Economia
travelers
thing that
will
came out.
also discover a brand new
Alright, so
artifact
just
domain called the
Ooh.
Lost Valley.
Oh,
Inside the domain, you'll
everything over
discover a
versus
mysterious environment
attack percent,
as
both of
boundless
them.
and majestic as the chasm itself. Completing the challenge
Increase the
in this
attack
domain
further
will
increase?
award travelers
Ooh,
with
this
artifacts from the
increase.
Vermilion Hereafter and Echoes of an Offering artifact sets.
Ooh.
And what would be a new area without some new story content?
Yay.
In addition to
Oh.
everything we've covered so far,
Yo,
a whole
these
new storyline
new
will be
sets actually
taking
look sick.
place
These
down
new
in the
artifacts.
chasm.
It's gonna be cool.
oh my
With
god,
version
the mask.
2.6, the new Archon quest, Requiem of the Echoing Depths, will become available for travelers to continue their adventures.
Wait, what?
Everyone who's been following the story of our favorite twins will definitely be excited for this one, me included.
Are we actually going to see her sister
And
again,
if
or
that isn't
brother? Where the
enough,
fuck you?
one
Where the
and
fuck you
only
picked?
Dainsliff will also be making another appearance during the
Yo,
story.
Dainsliff's coming back in
Oh,
2.6.
It's been a pretty long time since we've seen Dainsliff.
Yeah,
Fucking
totally.
forever.
And in this storyline, travelers will be meeting up with Dainsliff in the dark depths of the chasm to investigate some ancient ruins together. Throughout the
I mean, I'm
quest,
starting to give a
we'll be
fuck about
learning
story.
a lot
I'm
more
excited to have
about
Dainsliff back.
Kanya as
I'm
well
waiting for
as
him to
the
be a character.
Abyss. It will be a truly unforgettable adventure as we will uncover secrets of the past together.
So you're saying it'll be a bit of a
So we're getting.
cliffhanger.
So it's Dainsliff 2.7? Huh? Dainsliff 2.7? Let's go.
Switch dead.
And in addition to the Archon quest and world quests, there are still many mysteries that remain hidden in the depths of the chasm. There will be much more for travelers to experience in the chasm with future version updates, so please look forward to that.
I know I will.
That's some gay content. Okay.
But this seems like a pretty good time to pause for a moment and take in everything we've seen about version 2.6 so far.
Yeah, and get some primo gems.
This sounds a
Oh,
lot better
agreed. Sounds good to
than
me. Ready,
Economia,
everyone?
honestly.
Here you go.
Whee!
Yes.
Oh, another 100 primo gems. We'll grab that real quick. T E U K S V 8C5X9. Redeem successful. All right. That's more Freebo gems. Only valid till tomorrow. It is only valid till tomorrow. Oh. Ooh. UTC -4. What, Eastern Standard Time? So you got till 10 p.m. my time? Okay. So extra 200 primo gems with 10 extra heroic wits. Not bad. We like that.
Welcome back, everyone.
Ooh.
Next, we'll be introducing a new event for everyone called Hughes of the Violet Garden.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's right. So, as we mentioned at the start of the program, there will be a festival taking place in Inazuma. The theme of this event goes hand in hand with the festival being organized by the Yashiro Commission and Yae Miko. With the festival focusing on culture and creativity, travelers will not only have the opportunity to meet guests hailing from other nations, but also finally see some familiar faces again.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
I'm pretty interested to see what Yoimiya and Klee are up to. That seems like a pretty interesting combo.
Yeah, me
That is
too.
weird.
I'm just excited to go around and see everybody.
How's
Yeah.
Ito doing? No.
What's he was not doing?
What's he ever doing?
Well,
He was a good boy.
throughout the event, we will be experiencing some interesting stories alongside those characters at the festival. And there may even be some unexpected characters making an appearance.
Nice.
So, travelers will have to wait and see who shows up this time.
As we progress through the storyline,
Shenhe.
we'll have the opportunity to enjoy a variety of Iridori festival games.
Shenhe's the best waifu.
There are a total of 4 different kinds of event gameplay, so let's take a closer look.
First, we have the Moon and Stars Inscribe. Travelers will meet a bard from Mondstadt in search of inspiration among Inazuma's unique landscapes. During the event, travelers can gain a poetic theme and take pictures based on the hints to submit to the commissioner. The more pictures we supply, the easier it will be for them to compose more lines of poetry. Travelers can then choose the lines they prefer
Yeah, that
and help
makes sense.
complete the
Yeah, of
composition.
course, that makes sense.
All right, sounds easy enough. I'm sure our travelers can handle this one.
Oh, for sure. Experienced travelers who are familiar with the map and terrain will definitely be able to quickly find the best spots for photos.
Our next event
So it sounds
gameplay
like
will
another
be a
20-minute
familiar
long
one
event.
for our audience. It's Theater Mechanicus. I'm sure many of you have already played this game, and this time around there will be some new twist to the game. Komakata is promoting the latest version of Theater Mechanicus, and in such a large international cultural event, there's been some innovations made to attract the attention of the organizers and visitors.
Sweet.
I know
In
what
the all-new Theater Mechanicus Stage of Brilliance,
Huh.
each stage will have its own special stage features. Travelers will need to work these features into their strategy to swiftly clear each challenge.
What's
speed.
also different
Sounds
this time
fun.
around is that travelers will need to equip
Oh.
wondrous sticks before entering each stage. This will be a
Oh.
real test for our ability to make combinations. The
That
game
actually
mode has
sounds
also
really
been
cool.
streamlined to reduce the amount of time required to play. Upon entering a stage, travelers will find some mechanici that have already been
Did it
placed.
say
You may
reduce?
choose to modify or dismantle them, or build more mechanici around them
The
to
problem with
create
the current
optimum
shit is there's
combinations
not
that will
enough,
swiftly
and they
handle
wanna make it-
enemies coming your way.
Cool. Our
That-
third
that's
event
actually a
mode
really
is
cool
called
place.
Clash of Lone Blades, which is an all-new challenge centered around sword fighting.
Ooh.
After unlocking this game mode, a new duel against a swordmaster with unique abilities will unlock each day. During the challenge, players will
Updated.
control the traveler and will be unable to use their elemental skill and elemental burst, but instead can use an all-new parry mechanic. Performing a parry will allow you to take a defensive stance and reduce incoming damage.
That's essentially
Travelers may
another 20-minute
focus
event.
and master the timing to perform
So
a
far, I'm
perfect
not
parry.
really too excited about
which
the
will give you the
events.
upper
Besides
hand in the
the
challenge.
like the last one was
Cool.
cool.
Sounds pretty
This one
challenging.
looks gonna be quick and easy.
It's
Maybe just
also
one
worth
challenge a day.
mentioning that our final and strongest opponent for this challenge happens to be someone who had no choice but to join the competition due to difficult financial circumstances. It turns out they are just an average store owner with their hearts set on winning that prize money. Who would have guessed you'd find such tough opponents from just in town?
I wonder who that is.
Travelers should get ready to take on opponents in one-on-one duels.
Oh, and last but not least, we have an Ikebana event called the Floral Courtyard. In this event, travelers will need to follow florist themes to create a specific floral courtyard.
A courtyard is comprised of different parts, with each part
Oh.
having different materials to choose from. After completing a theme, travelers may actually use the courtyard they
That's gonna be
receive and
cool.
place it in the Serenity Pot. Ikebana is an art form, so when travelers are creating a floral courtyard, they need to incorporate their own interpretation of beauty.
So what you're saying is, if your courtyard
Okay.
is looking ugly, then you're probably doing it wrong.
Hmm.
That's,
I
that's
see
my
you.
courtyard. That's my courtyard.
Speaking of Ikebana, Ayaka is the sponsor behind the Ikebana event.
I am
Ayaka's
straight
very
min-max.
skilled at Ikebana.
Of course, he is.
Aw. You know,
Min-max the
she
shit out of
invests
this.
in the promotion of this event every year, and that it's one of her greatest joys.
Yep, that sounds like Ayaka.
And that's about all we can share about this event for now. After participating in all 4 of these special event game modes and reaching certain criteria, travelers will be able to invite Shincho to join their team for free. So, Don't
Oh.
forget to try out all the events.
Yeah, maybe you'll find a new
Free
favorite.
Chingcho?
Yeah, give them a shot.
Free Chingcho, let's go!
Everyone should be sure to have a good look around
It's
the
like C4
festival.
armor for me.
The streets of Rito
Good
will be
luck.
specially decorated throughout the Iridori Festival.
C4, C5?
So
Another two.
everyone can enjoy the lively and
Actually,
exciting
really good for
atmosphere.
me.
That's right. This is one festival you won't want to miss.
Oh no.
I won't. Version 2.6 will also be featuring an event for travelers who enjoy spending time in the kitchen. The event is called Spices from the West. In this event, a person from Sumeru is visiting to do research on seasonings. She hopes to find someone who can help her conduct her research by making seasonings according to recipes and taste test dishes using these seasonings.
You know,
Okay, we need
If
something
there's food
actually. You need
involved,
to
I'm
leak
sure
about
Paimon
like
won't be
Sumeru, not just this. We need
far
more
off.
Sumeru.
It's me,
We need something.
and I'm hungry!
Oh, no.
Yeah, fuck Paimon. Paimon's worst character
New
ever made.
seasoning recipes
No
will
cap.
gradually unlock over the course of the event, and all the recipes will be available before the event ends. When you begin making the seasonings, the needle on the slider will move back and forth from edge to edge. Follow the instructions given on the recipe and press the button as the needle points to the corresponding ingredient to add them to the pot.
Oh.
And just as a reminder to everyone, there is a limit to the amount of mistakes you can make while creating a seasoning, so be sure to make the best of each chance with as little mistakes as possible. Otherwise, you'll have to start over again. Add the
It's gonna be an
correct
easy
number
one.
of ingredients before you use up all your attempts, and you will succeed.
Oh.
So, Zach,
Yeah.
what you're saying is for this event, the pressure cooker is on.
That was fucking lame. That was bad. Bad joke. Bad joke.
I had to, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
could've been Should have been better.
That was
Gosh.
good, but
Could've
it
been
also
better.
hurt at the same time.
That was, that was quite
That
fire. As they
that
say.
hurt.
Oh my
that hurt
God,
me
please.
deeply on the inside.
But
Okay.
seriously, like, gosh, this looks like we'll need little hand-eye coordination for this one.
Oh, yeah.
Totally.
The heat is on.
It's a rhythm game.
Oh, no. What did I start?
Easy.
Okay, guys. So,
far,
by adding
so far
seasonings,
these events,
you created two
look okay.
delicious dishes. You can obtain
Also from our
fragrant
fighting
dishes.
events?
Travelers may invite
the one event when I
characters
first started,
to
like,
taste test the fragrant
it took
dishes
me
in
3
their
hours to
Serenity
do, and-
pod to increase their companionship XP. Just keep in mind that the character's personal preferences also vary.
Oh, okay.
doesn't matter.
That's right. It'll be the perfect opportunity to test how well travelers really know their characters.
Yeah,
Do a little studying.
totally.
Nah.
In version 2.6, we will be receiving a new challenge event called Vibro Crystal Research. We find a researcher from Fontaine on the outskirts of the chasm studying the harmonic motion transmitted between gems known as vibro crystals. If we connect transmitter
Interesting.
and receiver crystals and
Interesting.
attempt to produce various effects, then we can defeat the enemies and obtain great
Interesting.
rewards.
In case that's a little confusing, why don't you explain what the transmitter and receiver crystals are first and what kind of effects the reactions can make?
This sounds like
Oh,
we're gonna get a bunch
right.
of primo gems.
Sure
which
thing.
is
So,
nice because we
After
need
the
more
player
primo gems.
configures their own vibro crystal setup, they will obtain different combat buffs.
Okay.
Transmitter crystals govern the triggers for the buff effects,
Mhm.
and receiver crystals will trigger the buffs once the conditions are met.
Oh.
This all sounds
Ooh.
very scientific.
Yeah, it's very scientific. Very, very.
Did you pull that out of your sleeve
He
again?
still has
Oh.
boba?
I always have boba.
Always
Why
have boba.
aren't you sharing?
Always have
Because
boba.
this is my boba.
You can still share.
We'll see.
Oh, please, with your sister.
Okay,
Please.
let's get back to it.
Okay.
So, each challenge is split into 2 battles, which will require travelers to compose 2 teams for the challenge, as well as different vibro crystal setups. Of course, the game will also provide some trial characters to help everyone complete
it's
the
this one.
challenge. Defeating enemies will award points, and travelers will be given an insignia based on their score. It's gonna be awesome, so be sure to give it a shot.
yeah,
Ooh,
sounds
I
great.
Can't wait to get Venti.
Mm-hmm. In the new version,
I hope for
travelers will
Kazuha,
be
though. I was
receiving
hoping
a
for Kazuha to
commission
run.
from an Inazuman
That
artist.
has to be 2.7
She'll
then.
ask us to use the camera to take pictures of scenery in different nations as inspiration for her illustrations.
Seems like the traveler has literally
Alright, just gonna quick
gained the
event.
trust of people everywhere.
Again, let's see the events sound like
That just
20,
means
30
they're
minutes
gonna
at
be busy
most.
for a very,
which
very
is
long
what gives
time.
us
Oh,
Maybe
right.
4 hours.
In the
of,
photo
like, the
notes, we'll be able to see
content?
comments from the artist and understand her
5
requirements to
hours?
complete the photo.
And
Oh,
include
capturing landscapes for inspiration.
the chasm. Look at
Sounds
maybe
pretty
10 hours of content,
elegant.
maybe 11.
And you would know
12
about
most.
being elegant.
Yeah, duh.
This event will definitely be on the more relaxing side of things. What could
most
be
people are
better
gonna
than
be-
exploring and earning Primo Gems?
Oh,
We need something for
and
for
travelers
Sumer.
will definitely
They
find
need to
a
announce
ton
Sumer.
of great photo spots to remember in the
We need
process.
Sumer.
And finally, in addition to all the events we've already mentioned, Leyline Overflow will be returning once again for version 2.6.
Nice.
Travelers can watch for future announcements for more details. You definitely don't want to miss the chance to get some more Mora and character EXP materials.
Oh yeah.
Now
Yes.
we want Primo
Oh,
Gems.
right. I think that just about does it for all the
want
events we
Primo
have
Gems
coming
here.
our way in version 2.6. Next, let's talk about some system updates and optimizations to the game. First, we have an optimization to the game's mobile version. After the update, travelers will
Who
be
cares?
able to tap and hold on the icons of the characters in their party to quickly bring up the party setup menu.
Nice.
Really?
So it'll be way easier for
It
the
took them a year and a half
mobile
for it to
players
come out
open up
this?
their party setup and do some changes.
Yes,
Really?
totally.
A year and a half?
Also, there will be multiple improvements coming to the tutorials archive system, making it easier for travelers to reference.
Oh, cool.
First, the tutorial icon will always stick next to the minimap on the upper left for new players, making it easier to access the tutorials archive. Plus, players will be able to quickly locate the tutorials they viewed recently, and the system will even remember where in the tutorial you last left off.
But who
Finally,
asked? Like,
in the
literally, who
Living
asked
Beings
for this?
archive, the tutorial button will be adjusted to a more obvious location.
That all sounds pretty handy.
Yeah.
Look, who asked?
Good stuff. And last but certainly not least, during version 2.6, Genshin Impact will be releasing the second OST album for the Inazuma region, Islands of the Lost and Forgotten.
Yes.
The album will be comprised of a total of 3 discs featuring music from Seirai Island, Watatsumi Island, Surumi Island, and Enkanomiya, as well as some epic combat music.
Oh, I can't wait. I hope everyone will enjoy listening to that gorgeous music.
I know I will.
That can't be it, right? This can't be it. No Sumeru? We're literally going to be on Inazuma for over a year. Like, I'm hoping the chasm is bigger than I think it is. Because holy fuck, there is not enough to do again. Like, they've rehashed Enkanomiya twice, and the 2.5 event was 5 hours of content. The events so far have been an hour worth of content, right? So like, it feels like Genshin Impact, like Mihoyo is killing their game. Like, I'm really hoping 7W Sense is good. But hopefully there's more? This is it? This can't be it, right? Oh, another Primo Gem. UT7 C2 TD 8C5ZD. So I need to get the first one. And that's gonna be 300 Primo Gems. 10 Heroic Bullets. Again, like, hopefully they announce more. This is not enough to keep people interested. Like, I'm terrified for what they're on us for 2.7 now. Because now it's guaranteed 2.7. So we're literally going to be on Inazuma for over a year at this point. Like, for someone like me who started in December, it's not a big deal. Like, as big of a deal? More? Please?
Well, guys, I hate to say it, but I'm out of boba. Oh, and we've come to the end of the version 2.6 special program.
No.
What? I was
I
just gonna
know.
ask you for some boba.
Sorry, all
I
gone.
thought you kept so many in your sleeve. What
Now
happened to
they're all
all
in
of
my-
them?
They're in my tummy.
Oh.
Or my tummy.
You
Fair-
could have
fair enough.
shared.
Oh, fuck.
But as Ayako would say,
I don't know what to
I
think.
only wish life could be
I don't know how to
as leisurely
feel.
as this a little more often.
Since
Oh,
like I'm
I
already
know,
at the
right?
point of the game
That'd be
where
fun.
like
Hey, it won't be that long before the next version
looking
drops.
for events.
That's right.
True.
So, I'm really excited for everything. I'm excited for everybody to meet Ayato. I'm really excited to explore the spooky chasm.
Mm-hmm.
Man, there's a lot of cool stuff coming out in this
I
version.
really don't think there's
Yeah,
going to be
I'm
enough.
also, of course, looking forward to Ayato.
I feel like there's gonna be
finally
another
get to meet my
Economia
brother, which is
thing.
super exciting for
There's
me.
just not enough content.
I also am really looking forward
Like
to the
it's fine for
soundtrack
people who
just
play for
'cause,
like half an hour a
man,
day,
the
maybe an
music
hour
in
at
this
most,
game
but
is
it's
so
like,
good.
I just feel like there's not enough.
It'll be cool getting to, just chill out and listen to it. And oh man, I just can't wait.
I'm actually
Yeah.
scared.
And not only am I excited for the chasm area, but also the story. I'm curious to see what
Lord, I
Dainsliff
don't
is
know what to
doing
think.
back
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
how the
really don't know what to
traveler
think.
will interact with him. And also, you guys rocked this special program. It's been so much fun doing this with you.
Thanks.
Thanks, buddy.
It was super fun.
Yeah. So the new version will be landing on March 30th. Be sure to mark your calendars and be ready to play.
Still almost 2 weeks
And
away.
we hope everyone will enjoy all that 2.6
Still
has to
almost
offer.
2 weeks
I
away.
look forward to seeing everyone enjoy the festival in Inazuma.
Yeah. And just a reminder, travelers can keep an eye out for future official announcements for more information on the coming version. All right, well, that's it for us today. Thanks, everybody,
Thank
and
you.
see you in game.
Thanks, guys.
See ya. Bye.
Bye.
I don't know how to feel about this. Like I really don't know how to feel about this. Like for real, like I just don't know what to think. Like I am kind of worried right now. And I was hoping for some sort of like, saying, "Oh yeah, Subaru will be like 2.8. Instead of 2.8, we'll have Subaru." Or fuck. $60 weeks. Because what we're looking at right now is 2.6, 2.7, probably 2.8 as well. Hopefully there won't be a 2.9, but like still. I don't know what to say. It's like sure there's a bunch of new events coming, but like the track record of Genshin events it's not enough. Like and I guess you'll have 2 resets of Spiral Abyss, but like again there's just it just feels like there's not enough. And they haven't had a fighting event in so long. It's just more it's like, don't get me wrong, the bar event was cool. Like it was cool, but like at the same time though, we're just having another one of those. Like they're literally just taking the bar event and making it a quick time event. That's all they're doing for one of their events. And it's like, yeah, they mentioned Sumeru, but like it was for some person coming from Sumeru to make stuff. Like I don't want to sound negative. Like I actually do enjoy Genshin, but like it just still feels like not enough. It's just not enough. And I guess this is why like I remember watching a Tectone video on him reacting to the 7 Daily Sins, like, which is like it was like a cinematic thing. But like there's just not enough. Oh, so sorry, not that. Like, but I'm hoping the 7 Deadly Sins game is good at least, especially with the water mechanics. Like that looks like fun. Being able to actually dive and swim. And I hopefully with that coming out, like Mahoya will get their head out of their ass. Like for real. I just can't believe that's it. I guess everything rides on how good the chasm is going to be. But like for anybody who actually plays the game a lot, it's like you're gonna be done within the first day, and then it's gonna be like, well, I gotta wait for the event in 2 weeks, a week from now. Other than that, I'm just logging in for half an hour, clear out my res, and that's it. Even I don't even do that much often anymore. It's just none of it feels enough. I guess I'm used to other MMOs when they actually release new stuff, but it's like it's nice that Genshin is doing. Like it's nice that Genshin is doing you know, every 6 weeks is new content, but it's like the content we're releasing is just not enough. It's like this game is supposed to be an MMO, but there's lacking a lot of MMO qualities. Like, I would actually love to see PvP. Figure out a way to make PvP work, and I think it would be so much fun. Or, I don't know. Add an endless mode to the Abyss. It feels like they drew a bunch of stuff from WoW from was it Tower of Torghast with the special abilities or like the special things you get in the Abyss. But like again, like I said, just none of it feels enough. Like none of it actually feels enough. It feels like we're just getting tugged along. I've already done this. Damn, I was actually hoping for it. Alright, that's 300 Primo Gems. How many wishes? How many wishes is that? 408. Can I? Let's think. There's actually a bunch of stuff I can do to get probably through this. Finished all of the events. I can do a bunch of bosses. Have I done? No, I haven't done this yet. That's maybe I can finish the battle pass today now, I guess. That's what I'm left with. It's like I said, I was just hoping for I've been hoping for Sumeru. That's all I've been hoping for is them to announce Sumeru. Well, that was a little disappointing. That's about it. It's all I can say is I'm just disappointed. I just can't believe they're spending a year on Inazuma. Like I was really hoping for like May. I guess no matter what, we were looking at a year on Inazuma, but like now we're looking for over a year. Over a year on the same content. It's like, yeah, it's like you said, like they add, they basically leave a breadcrumb trail. That's what they do. So I don't know. It just doesn't. It just doesn't. Like I said, just none of it feels enough. We need more. And it's like one of their things they announced was an OST. I'm sorry, I don't know. Like, who the fuck cares? Like, actually, who actually cares about the OST they're coming out with? Like, I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but like, that's not what we want, or that's not what I want. And judging by the people I talked to, like my friend Claire, or otherwise known as Background Lady, we've been talking. It's just like I told her, like, yeah, we're gonna be on Inazuma for over a year. Like, this is feeling like a fucking World of Warcraft thing of where you're on the same content for 7, 8, 9 months, and it's like, this is how you kill your game, because more and more people are going to leave and they're not going to come back. It's like, yeah, you'll not assume some people will come back, but like, I guess I haven't seen a new world launch, so it's like, hopefully it's better than I think it's going to be. Because I'm really, really hoping for, like, I want Genshin to be good. I've been playing this game a lot for the last 4 months, but it's just, it feels like the developers just don't actually care. They just care about milking money, and that's it. It's like the events. The events aren't enough, in my opinion. In my personal opinion, the events are not enough. And it's like, I don't know. I guess the talent event will be fun. It will be good at least. 3027. Maybe we can look at the Kokomi. Maybe we get Kokomi. But it's just like, it's just, I keep saying, I just don't know really what to feel. Like, I'm excited, but at the same time, like, I'm also disappointed in the fact of thinking that we're probably looking at another 3-4 months of just Inazuma. And I guess it's just mostly because of the whole Enkanomiya part. Like, Enkanomiya wasn't enough content. It just did not feel like enough. And then all we're getting is the chasm. Like, I'm hoping the chasm is huge. I want something the size of Inazuma or Leeway, because it just doesn't. Nothing feels good. Well, hopefully I'm wrong, and hopefully everything's better than I think it's going to be. But so far, I'm not super excited. That's the moral. That's the moral. I'm just not super excited about this. It actually sucks. But for all I know, the chasm is going to be lit. It's going to be super fun. There's going to be lots to do. Hopefully they make it feel more involved, because Enkanomiya was just you do it and then you're done. And then they made the other event, but it's like, you do it and you're done. Like, there's no purpose to go back to Enkanomiya besides for the bishops. Or I guess killing stuff, but I guess that brings me down to the rabbit hole of the replayability of Genshin is just not there. They made a game where you play for 30 minutes a day. They made Animal Crossing. That's what it feels like. Once you get to a certain part in Animal Crossing, it's like there's not much you can do every day. Unless you're like this one YouTuber who just makes a bunch of dumb challenges. And I think it's great to be able to do that, but Genshin is all about. I think one thing Genshin does well is power creep. The early game feels easy, but then, like, once if you progress too fast, it gets extremely hard, which I think is fine. Like, that's the problem I have with my other account though, and that's why I don't really enjoy playing it. I don't want to tone down my world level, but it's like, when you don't have the characters you want or super fun characters, the game doesn't feel fun. Wait, why do I have Barbara? Oh, right. I forgot to change them. Ah, whatever. At least I got John Lee. John Lee gone. He was all I need. But I don't know. I'm just hoping the new update will be better than I think it is. That's literally all I'm hoping for. Oh, this guy's gonna take forever. Oh, actually, it's gonna be a lot easier than I think it is. Yeah, I'm really just hoping for more content than what they made it sound like. It's like I'm super excited for Venti and Ayato and Ayaka roles. I'm super excited to be able to do that. The one domain event that like the domain looking event thing that looks cool, but I kind of wish you sat there and fought monsters. You got to fight stuff. Like I guess there's the one event coming soon that you get to do that. I don't know. It's I do all my commissions already? Dang. That was fast. Oh, I guess I had Alan the wannabe knight. Apart from another key? Yeah. That's another story. Why is Stone has 5? I'm still wondering why does Beto and Diono have 5? I guess Barbara does only 2. What's Toma? Lock Tomas. We're gonna do a bunch of these today. Get a bunch of primo gems that way. I think it's gonna be part of the game plan today. Maybe we can do a pinball. That'd be fun. But like I said, I was just hoping for. I guess the only thing I wanted was I wanted Sumeru. I wanted them to announce a deadline for Sumeru. Because then that just gives you something to look forward to. Instead, it's just, well, you'll have like maybe 12, 13 hours of the content over 6 weeks. So on top of your daily stuff, you can play an extra hour a day. When you put it that way, it just, who fucking cares? Like, yeah. I hate being this negative, but it just 2.6 just isn't appealing to me all that much. Like, that's just a fact of the matter. It just does not appeal to me all that much. What was I doing? Right, I'm gonna go do this today. So first things first. Ooh, I think I'm gonna crown my Jean-Louis ult today. Ooh, that sounds fun.